Hello everyone, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. My name is Bubu. If you are new here, thank you so much for stopping by, and please hit on the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you get notified whenever I post a new video. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys how to make a Bubu dress with a V-shaped scrub neckline. So if that's something you're interested in, keep on watching and let's get started. So guys, for you to be able to make this dress, you need at least 3 to 4 yards of fabric. So this is the fabric we are going to be using. I have 2 yards here because I'm making a short Bubu dress. Also, I have this my black bridal satin and I have my drawing material here. So I'm going to fold my fabric into 4. I'm folding the whole fabric because I'm working with 2 yards. So I folded it into 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, just for me to be able to cut out the front and the back. So after folding this, make sure to check if what you folded is going to be enough to give you your measurement. Especially your hip, which is the bigger part of your body, and also make sure that you have excesses because it's a Bubu gown. The first thing I'm going to do is to draw a straight line across, which will serve as my shoulder line. Now from this shoulder line, I'm going to measure down to my bust point, which is 10 inches. And then I'm going to draw a line across. Still maintaining my tape from the shoulder line, I'm going to come down to measure how long I want this dress to be right here, which is 40. And I added extra 1 inch for sewing allowance, making it 41 inches. And I'm just going to use my ruler to draw a straight line across. So now we're going to start taking our measurement from this folded edge that doesn't have any cuts. Now on the shoulder line, I will divide my shoulder measurement into 2 and I made a point here. Now from this point, I'm going to come out by how long I want my sleeve to be. So I'm marking 9 inches here because I don't have enough fabric left. So I just mark 9 inches. Now from this point here, I'm going to come down by 1 inch, which is going to serve as my shoulder slope. Coming to the shoulder line again, I will come in from the center by 3 inches. You can use 2.5 inches for your neck width. And then for the neck depth at the back, I'm using 2 inches. So I came down by 2 inches and I went in by 3 inches, and I'm just going to create a round neckline. Now I'm just going to connect my shoulder slope to meet the top of my neckline. So from this shoulder slope here, I'm going to measure down to my bust point. I will just start my armhole from here because this is an agbada. Now on this bust line, I'm going to mark my bust measurement divided by 4 from the center, and I'm going to add extra 4 inches for it because this is an agbada. Now I'll draw a line from the shoulder slope to meet the end of my armhole here, where my armhole started from. So I'll measure what I have here on the bust line, which is about 14 inches, and then I'll measure that at the end of the dress and somewhere around the hip line. After doing that, I'm just going to connect from this armhole all the way to the end of the dress, and then I'm going to go ahead and cut out everything from the white line.
Love feels so invincible. Feel you when there's no one around. Your beauty's so amazing. In my heart.
So guys, this is what I had after I was done cutting it out. And like I said before, we actually cut out the front and the back together. So now we're going to go ahead and work on the front neckline because the front neckline is actually different from the back. You can see that I have my 2 pieces here for the front and the back. So I'll be removing one of them to serve as the back and then the other one here to serve as the front.
Feel so invincible. Feel you when there's no one around. Your beauty's so amazing.
So we're going to be working on the neckline for the front now. From the neck width I already have here before, I'm going by 1.5 inches and I'm making a mark here. And from this depth here, I'm going to come down by 6.5 inches and I'm going by 1 inch. So come down by 6.5 inches and go in by 1 inch. After doing that, I'm just going to use my ruler to connect these 2 points together like this, just for us to have a kind of V-shaped neckline. Just do the same thing I'm doing here and then go ahead and cut it out. So this is going to be a kind of V, but it will have like a square in the middle. So now I'm just going to measure what I have here to use and cut our pieces that we are going to use to finish up this neckline. So guys, I've cut out these 2 pieces and I've folded this into 2. You can see I have about 2 inches. By the time I stitch this in with about half an inch, I'll be left with 1.5 inches that I cut out earlier. So I'm going to use this to create a V scrub neckline that we are trying to create for this dress. Now we advise that you should please pay attention to this. So I'm going to be picking one of these 2 black pieces here and I'll be placing it on the neckline area just the way you see me doing like this. And I'm going to pin it on one side of the neckline. I will do the same thing for the other piece as well. Go ahead and pin it on the other side of the neckline. So once you are done pinning it down, I'm going to make a straight line across this edge so that we will know exactly where to stop our stitching. So I'm making a small straight line here, and then I'll go ahead and stitch from here to meet this line with about half an inch. I will do the same thing on the other side as well. So guys, I'm done stitching it down. Now from this center point here, I'm going to cut diagonal in a way towards the side. I'm just making notches on this part here, as you can see. Make sure to cut it nothing less than half an inch inward. Notching should end where the sewing ends. Now I'm going to be passing this piece inside my dress like this. I'll place the other one inside the dress as well, and then iron it out like this. I think it is best to turn this over to the wrong side to be able to do this perfectly. You can see how I'm passing both of them inside. So once you have done it like this, I'm going to go ahead and iron everything out. After doing that, I'm going to head over to the sewing machine and stitch this little space here. You're going to notice that there's a little spot here. Just go ahead and stitch it down. So guys, I'm done stitching it down. This neckline is not very easy, trust me, but you just have to do it gently. So I'm going to cut off these excesses here and here. And now our neckline is perfectly done. The next thing we are going to work on is the back neckline. So I'll go ahead and place this around the neckline and stitch it all the way around, and then I'll fold this end once. After I was done doing that, this is what I had. I've already turned it over to the right side and ironed it out. Now we're going to be joining the front pieces and the back pieces together on the shoulder. So I'll place the two of them like this, right side facing each other. And then I'll use the back facing to turn everything. So use the back facing to turn it until it gets to the front part like this. And I'm going to head over to the sewing machine and make a stitch here until I get to the end of the shoulder on this side. I will go ahead and do the same thing for this other side as well. So place them together and use the facing to turn everything like this. You can go ahead and pin it down as well before sewing it. So guys, I'm done stitching it down, and this is what I have. This is what it will look like. Turn everything over to the right side. You can see how neat the neckline is looking already. For the back facing, what I'm going to do is I'll be using my hemming gum to gum it down later. Now I'm going to go ahead and work on the sleeve. So you're going to turn the back of your sleeve like this. So you're going to bring your long pieces that you want to use. I have it to be about 2.5 inches wide. So I'm going to be placing this on the end of my sleeve, the right side of it like this, and I'll go ahead and stitch it down. Once you're done doing that, go ahead and iron it out properly. I'm going to fold it in like this and then fold it a little bit just to secure it in place. So I'll go ahead and stitch it all the way to the end of the sleeve. I'll do the same thing on the other side as well. After that, I'll go ahead and stitch this side with about half an inch stitching allowance on the both sides, and then I'll finish up the end. So guys, I'm done making this dress. As you can see, I wasn't working with a lot of fabric and I was not able to put pocket on this, but if you want to have pocket on the side, you can totally do that. That will be basically all for the making of this dress. Thank you so much for watching. If you are still here to subscribe to my channel, please hit on the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. And also please like, share, comment. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.